Good morning, everybody. It's Chris here. How are you doing? Have you noticed I've got a friend? This is Pin Pin, and he's in our story today. We've got a lovely story, and then we're going to make something, and we're going to sing. So let's have some fun, shall we? I'm going to start with the story. Well, this is one of our favourite stories. We've read this one at Little Steps lots of times. It's called With All My Heart. And in our story, we meet Polo. And Polo is a little polar bear. Polo was fishing under the ice when along came Mr. Caribou. Now, said Mr. Caribou, that water is deep and dangerous. You should go home, or you'll worry your mother, and you know how she loves you. How? Said Polo. With all her heart, said Mr. Caribou. Polo got out of the water and shook himself dry. Can you do that? Give yourself a good shake. With all her heart. What did it really mean? He decided to ask his friends. Pin Pin, he called to the little penguin, how does your mother love you? With all her wings, of course, laughed Pin Pin. What a silly question. And you, Sasha? He scampered over the ice to Sasha the seal. How does your mum love you? With her flippers, of course, said Sasha. Come here, Pin Pin, and I'll show you. Then Sasha showed Pin Pin Flipper Love, which made Pin Pin wriggle and giggle. That looks good, Sasha, but it's not how my mother loves me, said Polo. And it's not how my mother loves me, cried Victor the wolf cub, bounding up. My mother loves me with all her teeth like this. And he nibbled Polo up and down his back, nibble, 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 until Polo said, Very nice, thank you, Victor, but that's not how my mother loves me. Very well, said Victor and Sasha and Pim Pim. You tell us, how does your mother love you? That's what I'm going home to find out, said Polo. And he hurried off back to his mother and clambered all over her and snuggled up against her warm fur. Can I ask you a question? He said. A big question. Go on, said his mother. How do you love me? Oh, that's easy, said his mother. I love you with my eyes that light up when I see you. Yes, said Polo. And I love you with my nose when I snuzzle you because you smell so sweet, said his mother. Yes, said Polo. And I love you with my arms when I lift you up and hug you tight, and with my mouth when I kiss you. Go on, said Polo. But more than all that, much more than all that, said his mother, I love you with all my heart because you're you. Then that explains everything, sighed Polo. curling up close to his mother and yawning happily. And in case you were wondering, that's exactly how I love you. Isn't it good when we know that people love us? When we have hugs and kisses, and we see lots of ways in which our mums and our dads and our grannies and our grandpas and our brothers and our sisters, if we have brothers and sisters, how they love us. Polo realised his mummy loved him very much. Well, Pin-Pin, that was a lovely story with all my heart. And Polo found out that his mummy loved him so very much. And we're going to do a heart craft today. I've got a nice piece of card, but if you haven't got card at home, you could use the back of a cereal package or something like that. And I made myself a template because I'm not very good at drawing heart shapes. But if you fold a piece of paper in half and draw half a heart and cut round it, it gives you a template. So I needed a pencil, I've got felt tips and glue, I've got red ribbon, I've got scissors and all sorts of shiny bits of paper and pink and red paper. You don't have to be neat with this, you can do some ripping and tearing. And if you had tissue paper or glued paper, sticky paper, you could use that as well. I don't have any glitter, but I'm going to see what I can do. So Pin-Pin, I'll be back in a minute. Well, there's my mosaic heart and Pin-Pin's holding it for me. I had lots of fun tearing up the bits of paper and sticking them down. The only bit I cut out really carefully was the shiny red heart in the middle. Now, have you noticed? I used the ribbon and I stuck it down at the back like that, so that now it could be hung up somewhere if I wanted to. I don't know about you, but I've been missing some of my family. We've had to stay at home a lot more recently, haven't we? And there are some of my friends and family I haven't seen for quite a long time. It's lovely when we can start seeing people again. But if there's someone you're thinking about that you haven't been able to see, perhaps you could make a mosaic heart and send it to them to remind them that you love them and you're thinking of them. Polo's mum loved him with her eyes and her nose and her mouth and her hands, and that reminded me of a song that I think we should sing. Do you remember heads, shoulders, knees and toes? And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Shall we have a go at it? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. A bit faster. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Should we do it really fast? Can you keep up with me? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Whew. It also reminded us today in the story, didn't it, about love. And there's a song that we sing sometimes, Jesus' love is very wonderful. And it's so high, you can't get over it. So wide, you can't get out of it. So low, you can't get under it. Oh, wonderful love. Let's sing it together. You have to clap for the first bit, if you remember. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. It's so high, you can't get over it. So low, you can't get under it. So wide, you can't get out of it. Oh, wonderful love. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Jesus' love is very wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. It's so high, you can't get over it. So low, you can't get under it. So wide, you can't get out of it. Oh, wonderful love. Good singing. Have you got your shaker? How about if we do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Let's do that one again. We like that one, don't we? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well, it's time to do our goodbye song now. Thank you for joining me again. I hope you have fun making a mosaic heart. And think who you can send it to. Time to go now, time to go now. Thanks for watching, thanks for watching. Take care, take care. See you next time, see you next time. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Keep safe everybody, take care. See you soon. Bye.